You know, Megaman has had some really awesome music. I don't really care for the victory theme too much. Oh well. And we get boomerangs, which honestly are not that useful. And we get to meet up with Zero! Why we teleported here and then teleport away after the scene, I don't know. Finally, we found Sigma's fortress. Well, good job. And don't you mean you found Sigma's fortress? Let's go in and put an end to his war against the humans. I do like Zero's theme though. Zero's theme is freaking amazing. And dear God, this theme. Oh, it threatened me so much as a kid. There's actually a really interesting story behind. Not really interesting, it's rather pointless, but it's still a story. I'm not going to go into it this exact second though. Well, actually, I guess I could. No. I can't. I'd be spoiling things, and I don't want to spoil things. Yeah, you got a mace. Actually, it's a flail, but whatever. I have invincibility, and I'm being very slow with my invincibility, which is going to cost me in hits, I'm sure. Or it's not. Oh, yeah, I don't need to do that again. Yes! Aha! Yes. Oh, I should be getting that health. What am I thinking? Anyway. Well, I guess I can partially talk about it since we won't be here for very much longer. When I was younger, I didn't actually beat this game until about 2 years ago, maybe? Maybe 2 years ago, maybe 1 year ago, somewhere around like that. And I had this game a lot earlier than that, and I just never could, you know, beat it, I guess. Whether it's because I had a really small, you know, attention span, or I just really sucked. I don't know, because this game's honestly not that hard. It's really not. But regardless, you know, I actually did not beat it until 2 years ago, but I've had the game for a longer time. Since for like at least 6 years. Well, I have the emulator right now, but I've had the game for a long time in my childhood. Anyway, back to the point. I never could really get too far into it, so I decided to be a cheater. I know, shame on me, but I did. And, huh. I guess we did get everything. We must have got it, because we have max health, I'm pretty sure. Anyway. So I got to this point. That was what the cheat did. It made you have all the stuff, got you to this point, and I was like, oh god, he's so fucking scary. I didn't know what it was, and it creeped me out. There's one more thing we have to get here. Oh, what was the worst, though, is when I actually played the stage. Because that just was like, oh my god. So scary. This game's not even scary. I don't even know what is with that. You know, I don't even know how I got scared by it, but I just was terrified by it, I guess. I'm not even sure how. You know, I mean, playing this now, I mean, it's not terrifying at all. But apparently I thought it was terrifying. No, damn it. There you go. And we have full everything, basically. Yeah. Pretty sure we have max health. Pretty sure we have max health. But yeah, that music, you know, that picture of him staring at you so intensely with his weird eyes. It was just really awkward, you know? Yeah, I think we have max health. At least I hope we have max health, or else I'm doing this for nothing. In fact, I might have to do this multiple times anyway. Pretty sure you have to do it multiple times. But yes, the ultimate weapon, you got to have everything, including all sub-tanks, all weapons, all health, and do this level again. And it might not happen the first time, it might happen like the second or third time, so you kind of sometimes have to screw around and do it level multiple times. Which honestly, this level's really a lot of fun, so it really doesn't matter. To me, at least. Other people might find it challenging though. Personally, I can understand that the roller coasters get a little boring after a little while, and doing it constantly over and over and over again. Go away, stupid spike wheel of death. You know, I'm not really, you know, just plain scares really don't. You know, like, you know, oh, boogie, boogity, boogie, are you scared? Yes, okay, I'm scared a little bit. But that really doesn't, you know, it's like, I'm not a real fan of those. It's more of the horror setting, honestly. The horror setting is what really gets me. And the main reason for that is not really so much in already dark games, but, you know, like Lavender Town. Pokemon is generally a very, you know, not looked at as dark in any way. It's not a dark game. You know, I mean, they don't even let you say death in it. It's fainted. People don't die in Pokemon, you know. Alright, I need to pay attention or else I'm gonna miss this. Yep, see, it's not here. Okay. Well, it gives me more time to talk. But like I was saying, you know, go away, Sigma. I always liked the horror settings or the horror stories behind it just because it gave you a more, you know, realistic atmosphere. You know, it kind of changes, it gives you a different viewpoint of the whole series itself. I mean, after playing Lavender Town, I would definitely look at Pokemon a lot differently than if I looked at it without playing Lavender Town. Because, you know, you never would think, just playing Pokemon, about, you know, death and ghosts and what happens when Pokemon die. You know, I mean, even if you're in Lavender Town, you know, you're not going to really think about it. I mean, it's definitely not going to be a big idea to you. But because I played Lavender Town, you know, that kind of dentons me. And if I ever do play a game of Pokemon and I find myself in Lavender Town and I hear that theme, I can bet you it's going to affect me. Oh, it's going to affect me a lot. Might involve me screaming, but I don't know. You never know. Anyway, so, but it's not just that. You know, there's other games out. There's lots more horror stories out there. There's a lot more horror concept for games like that. Oh, jeez. It's interesting when that happens. You know, I honestly don't even need to waste this. I'm going into ball form. Baller. Yeah! I need to do this more often. Aww. Like, for example, now, I've never been a brony, right? I never watched My Little Pony before until just recently, where my girlfriend forced me to watch the first episode, which was okay, I guess. I mean, I won't say it was good or bad, it was okay, because that's all I can honestly say about it. It wasn't too bad, it wasn't too good, it just was okay. You know, there's really nothing else I can say about that. It was okay. But she also, at the same time, showed me the videos by Mindless Gonzo. and he did dubs for the Tumblr posts of the alternate dimensions of the said ponies. And also, I hit a new low recently. This was even before my girlfriend made me watch the My Little Pony video. I never actually watched it, per se, but I have looked at, you know, the internet. I'm a YouTube junkie, so of course I know the whole bronies, and sadly enough, I also knew the names of the ponies. And why this was bad, per se, is because my cousin, Angel, who has been in one of my videos before, decided to go to McDonald's and get her child some food at McDonald's and a toy. And of course, since she has a daughter, they got a My Little Pony toy. Not only could I tell the name of the actual pony, which was awkward enough as it was, I also, believe it or not, knew that the design was actually wrong, because they forgot a collar. Can't believe I actually noticed that. It really surprised me. But back to the whole story behind the horror idea. Apparently, on Tumblr, there are multiple profiles, I guess you could say, of people who, generally artists that have actually really good art, who show alternate dimensions of the said ponies. And some of them are famous, and some of them are just, meh. Like, for example, there's the pink one, who turns out to be a serial killer. And then, you know, yellow one. I'm not going over the names. I'm actually pretty sure I do remember them, but I'm not going to start listing them off because I'm trying to concentrate at the same time. And it's really hard. And there's also Little Miss Rarity. Can't believe I actually remembered that one. Who turns out to be a sadist. And it just gives you an alternate dimension or look on the whole genre. And after seeing the first one, I mean, it's really all happy cutesy. So, it does give me... It's really hard to look at that show and not take it seriously after seeing those, I guess. And I'm pretty sure that ruined the series for me, because afterwards, after she showed me one, I decided that, you know, have an open mind, and decided to watch the second one. Free will. You know, just, I decided that, you know what, it's, only fair to give it a shot, see what all it's about. So I looked at the second episode. While the first one was okay, the second one made me facepalm for over 50 times during the entire episode. Basically, 50 times. It was bad. Well, good thing I missed it, huh? Good thing there wasn't one there, or else I was going to die. I could show it off. I think I'm gonna call it a break here, though. I'll see if I can get it again, or not again, but I'll see if I can get it. Yeah, I think that'll call it for an episode. 30-minute episode. Yeah, I think that'll call it. So anyway, I'm Axelsims. This is Megaman X. Thank you for listening to my ramblings of stupidity, and good night.